Hi everyone.
What's up?
Hi, I'm Keith David.
My name is Merle Dandridge.
I'm Deborah Winans.
And if you're just starting Greenleaf,
Here are a few episodes that I don't think you should miss. The first one is the pilot.
I miss you. Please, come home.
Season 1 is my first sermon when I talk about the Bible is like a bunch of emails from your best friend saying, come home.
I play the character Grace Greenleaf. She comes home after a 20-year absence along with her 16-year-old daughter who has never seen the sweeping scape and beauty of the church, of the grounds, of the vast and luscious cast of characters that we have. There's a dissonant dichotomy seeing the awe in her eyes when she experiences it all for the first time, and the trepidation and fear and angst that Grace carries as she walks down memory lane of all of her traumas, and the same dissonant conflicts she's always had with her family still being very, very much present. It's also delicious because you get to see great big Oprah hugs in Auntie Mavis when she gets to go and see her favorite auntie for the first time in a long time. It's full of really great cinematography, acting, and storytelling. It sets the groundwork for a very turbulent journey that you go on for 5 seasons with the Greenleaf clan.
And then there's Season 1, Episode 4, when I talk about Black Lives Matter.
These black deaths that we hear about every day now are tolerated because the black experience in the minds of many is still a thing of meager value.
Season 1. Get right to it when Charity, I think it's episode 12, finds out from her husband Kevin why he's been so distant.
Being with you and those babies is what I want, Charity. You gotta believe me.
And it's not really good for her and the babies.
I just want them to be healthy.
My second choice would be A Mother's Love, episode 203. See a different side of Grace. She's working a lot of her issues that she was fighting for in walking the line of vengeance versus justice in the first season, and she starts to unravel in dangerous ways, and then you get to see her bust some windows out. Speaking of walking into dangerous ways, the next one I want to point you toward is episode 208.
Honestly, Gigi, I don't think he ever really stopped.
When you find out Grace is a stone cold killer.
And so then let's skip forward to season 3.
What is the problem? I'm getting ripped off.
Where Charity has just been hurting and hurting and hurting, and it all comes out in a hit.
A candy bar!
On the vending machine. Broke the glass, everything, got her little whatchamacallit. Then you get to see her in all of this pain, just reeling and going down the completely wrong road.
In the Season 3 finale, when I tell Grace that she's my daughter no matter what. In this family, we don't live by the flesh, we live by the Spirit. And in the Spirit, you are my daughter. Doesn't matter about the biology. I am her daddy.
And then let's step into season 4, episode 1.
Well, when it's all said and done, you want to know who's going to be preaching and teaching and reaching for every possible star from behind that pulpit? Me!
When she's finally gotten herself together, she's finally let her family know that I am ready to do what it is I've been called to do, and they leave her out in the cold. Charity's tired of being a pushover.
And one more that I wanted to give you is in the penultimate season, episode 404.
Anyone out there in the world who thinks that they can get away with pushing God's people around, I have got news for you. God is using you to unite us.
Because it's a time when the Greenleafs are starting to ride together and they're banding together instead of constantly being at odds with each other. And you also see my character Grace, you see a glimpse of her stepping into her God-given calling on her life in the pulpit. You get to see her unleash that gift a little bit in her Rise Up sermon.
And woe to you when we rise. Woe to you when we rise! Rise up, church! Rise up, church! Rise up!
And I think it was a great way for her to revisit something that she had to leave behind and dump against her will when she was younger and kind of a child prodigy, so that now she could do it on her terms and choose how far she wants to go with it as an adult and in her more evolved and healed place.
So that's a quick binge of Greenleaf.
I think you're really going to enjoy the journey because I've enjoyed every step of making it.
Stay tuned and keep watching.
I just have to say it's juicy and delightful, so have fun. Be safe out there.